Okay, this is Nisha Namorando Vida with Local to Global LifeWorks, and we are at New Frontier Family Farms. These are the farm owners, and we just got an amazing tour of their facility filled with lots of information about farming and about how they raise their chickens, how they kill their chickens, and the various ways that they do it to try to, care about the creatures. And yeah, so taking it from there, my question was really, so the work that you do is it is local. It's for, we're in Ontario, so most of your customers are from around here, with a few in LA. So if you could just tell us, about why you do what you do, and also how do you see the global impact of your work?
We do what we do because we believe in providing a local food source to people. I really feel that our global food system is broken and needs to be fixed. So we're doing our small part that we can to produce a local product that people are able to buy instead of buying that product that is global. So the chicken that you buy at the market from Foster Farms, although it may have only come from a farm within the United States, it does have a global impact because of where the feed is produced, how the feed is produced, and what happens to get it to your market. So we feel that by providing a product that's local, that's healthy, that has a good impact on the environment rather than a negative impact, that's kind of our way of trying to provide something to our local community.
My thought on that also is, if you have a farm that raises animals and the farmers really emphasize respecting the animal, that will show other farmers that you can treat everything humanely. You can treat your animals with respect and give them excellent food and give them filtered water, so that way they have healthy water to drink. If we could take better care of our animals, then we'll have healthier animals. If we have healthier animals, we'll have healthier farms. A healthy farm means there's less pollution, there's less animal waste from a healthy farm. We won't have to use harsh fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides. So a happy, healthy farm that's in sync with all the members of the farm, whether it's the farmer, the animals, and the insects that are all around us. If we're all in sync with each other, then we have to use less chemicals. Granted, we're an organic farm, so we don't use chemicals, but across the street, they're not organic. If they can farm in a manner that treats the environment, treats their animals better, there's less chemicals going to that farm. So there's less chemical waste, and the manufacturing companies that have to produce those chemicals, they're not going to produce as much, so there's going to be less waste generated from them. So as a global impact, I really like it from the let's not pollute standpoint. From my water I drink to the air, because you know what? Our air that is over my head right now, in a week will be over somebody's head in Australia, and a week later will be over somebody's head in China. So if we can use less chemicals and pollute less, that has a huge global impact. And I think that can stem from having a respect for the land and having a respect for the animal. That's profound. So.
And something actually that we talked about before, I've read a statistic that a lot of our air pollution, like some really crazy percent, like 20% of air pollution or 30% comes from methane from animals. And you made a comment earlier about, we were talking about the gas of some of the animals that you guys would raise versus commercially grown steers and the gas there. And I was just wondering if you could repeat your comment on that.
Cows produce methane. All animals produce methane. Cows produce a lot. If they eat food that is not in nature intended for them to eat, then they can develop belly aches and they'll be gassy. So they'll have a lot of methane. Corn, for example, is not really a good thing for cows to eat. It's not natural for them to eat corn. So if you took a cow that was raised on a lot of grain, on a lot of corn, and you took a cow that was raised on pasture and ate a really good mix of various pasture grasses, and they actually got to graze the land, that cow will have a better working GI system, a better digestive system. So it'll produce less methane. Also, along with that, there's E. coli. Cows have E. coli. You can't get away with that. That's how it is in nature, and that's okay if you're farming responsibly. If you have a farm that has 10,000 cows on 50 acres, that's a lot. You're going to have a lot of cow waste, so there's going to be a lot of E. coli. Eventually, that waste, the nitrates, the E. coli, everything is going to work its way into the water system. So you're going to pollute with methane, sure, but you're going to pollute the air. You're also polluting the land and the water by that type of farming. Whereas if you farmed responsibly, you really, really reduce your overall pollution.
So if people want to get more information about your farm and also about like local farming, could you just mention your website and also maybe any resources that you can think of off the top of your head?
Sure. Our website is www.newfrontierfamilyfarm.com.
Oh, that's way too fast.
And
newfrontierfamilyfarm.com.
And I always recommend to people, if they don't know about it, to check out Local Harvest. Local Harvest is a great website to find farmers markets, farmers, all sorts of different products in your local area.
One side note on that, the internet is an amazing tool. Do your research. If you're curious about a farm, read what other people make comments about. If they have a Facebook page, read what their members are saying, because I can make an awesome website and fill it full of lies. So do your research. Look what the general consensus is among other people that have visited the farm, and visit your farm. We love having people come visit our farm. So go visit where your food comes from. Make it a field trip. Make it a picnic. Just get out there and do it.
I would also like to thank the LA Eco Village because we're actually here with them. I'm a part of the food co-op, and so we came here to check out the farm, to maybe involve it ordering meat from them in our co-op activities. So thank you, and happy Sunday.
Thanks.